Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Steven the Wiz here, playing some SevTech, Ages of the Sky. This is episode 13. Okay, so we had a problem with the audio of this one. So what you're hearing is a recorded later voiceover because apparently my microphone was not connected when I recorded this one, and so I don't have anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of go over a little bit of what I did. You know, I'm in the beneath here, as you guys can plainly see, and I went and found some quartz, and I'm gonna show that. And what I'll probably do is edit to show this going a little faster and slice some of it off, put some music in the background so you're not going to hear me talking the whole time, and then I will, show you what I did and what I found. So hopefully you enjoy this one, and I have fixed my microphone obviously now, but what a pain. So there was a couple things I do want to talk about. So I'm going to quickly get those set up, and then I'll show you. All right, so fly over to this other island and actually hit the shift button and about die because I jump off of it, so that's what that falling was. I finally do get back up and pick this island because it's close, and it was relatively the same height as where I was at. And there was some water and stuff like that. So some crazy things happen while we're here. All right, so I fly around for a minute, finally decide on this island, and as you can see, there are just a ton of creepers here. And it's great. It's great. So I battle through these creepers and other mods. And mostly I let the creepers kill everything, which was really convenient. But then, this was what was really crazy. Now, I did get hurt pretty bad, and the guys tried to throw me off the edge. Not cool. Not cool at all. Finally got to a safer spot, was able to recover a little bit, but you'll see it here in just a minute what started happening. And I have no idea what to expect here. Because look at all these. I was actually trying to get the creepers to kill each other. Kill everybody. Made it a lot simpler. They just seemed to keep spawning on me. Like I was not sure what was going on. You can tell there that like finally I was able to get a bulk of them gone. And so I'm like, oh, let's light this place up because that seems like the right thing to do. And it probably was. But did you hear that noise? Yeah, that's terrifying noise. It was freaking me out. Like terrifying me because I had no idea what was causing that. And you'll see here in a minute what was causing that. Because they show up. It's terrifying. Those creatures, they are called shadows. There should be one showing up here in just a minute. You can see it, but they make terrifying noises. You see it behind the creeper there? Terrifying. These things, and I can't kill them. Can't kill them. I have no ability to kill those things. I attacked them for a while. Finally, I'm just like, I don't know. So I just finished lighting up the rest of it, but it looks like it's like so terrifying though. So terrifying. It's from the light. But I needed the light there, obviously, because I didn't want more critters to show up until I got to a safer place. So I did finish lighting it up relatively well. And it just was just so terrifying. The sound was terrifying. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. And then that thing. Don't know what that is. It's like the thing grabbed me. But yeah, terrifying. Terrifying. I was so afraid of what was going on. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, that sound is so terrifying, especially when you don't know what's going on. Once again, I try to kill this thing, but I can't. So I decide I'm just going to light up the rest of it, pick up the supplies, and make sure there's no critters up here except for those shadows. And then I decide to move forward with collecting resources, which is the whole point that I came down here, especially since that sound is terrifying. So here we go. We're just going to build ourselves a little island in the water. Why? Because that's what I wanted to do. I'm sure I had a reason when I was thinking about that, but I don't remember what it is. And then it's the middle of the island, so we just start digging down. And there it is again. Grab me and threw me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is. So instead of waiting around for it to happen again, I begin digging down and looking for my resources. Now, unbeknownst to me, I know there is some resources here, but according to what I've looked at, I can't use the dowsing rod to find out what's here. At least that's what I thought. So I do try the dowsing rod. I get down here a couple blocks, and I'm like, let's take a look at this. Does this thing work? Because and there's my alarm. I don't know. And it does. Look at that. It shows me that there are some, which is way awesome. Super, super cool that it did show me that, because those are the two things that I was actually looking for. And here they are. There's the blue thing. It's goal reached. Yay! And then also there are the black quartz, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to skip ahead here, because this is just a lot of collecting of resources. Nothing exciting happens for the next little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it to the next part that's the most exciting part, because it's literally just me collecting resources. Not very fun. In fact, in the original recording, I said I was going to cut it, if I remember right. So we will cut it, and we'll see you guys in a minute. All right, so at this point, I take a quick look around, and I decide that I'm just going to fly back instead of going back up. And so I fly back over to the landing space to get back to the overworld, because no one wants to be stuck in the beneath. And that went very well. Didn't die. There was some touch and go moments. All right, so when I get back, I take a look at my progression level, and then to see kind of what I need to do next. Then I take a look and see how I get there. How do I get the black quartz, out of this and make it into the black quartz crystal, which will allow me to do it? Obviously, I have to smash it down, and then I have to cook it. And so I take the next couple minutes and do that. All right, I get the achievement. It cooks it up. We're great. And then I take a minute to explain that I'm going to do that top level before I do the bottom to finish out this age. And then we finish it off. So I'm going to finish it off. So if you enjoyed this episode, hopefully you did. Give me a like, subscribe, bell, alert. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. And if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.